Hello, my name is Yasmin Moomin and this is my presentation on human nutrition and the digestive system. I will be looking into the structure and function of the digestive system, the process of mechanical and chemical digestion, along with the optimal conditions for the enzymes involved, finishing off by exploring the constituent food groups for a healthy, balanced diet. Digestion and absorption are the main functions of the digestive system, breaking down and absorbing nutrients from food and fluids you consume, for the body's vital need for energy, growth and repairing cells. The digestive system consists of the gastrointestinal tract, also known as the GI tract, the liver, the pancreas and the gallbladder. Fluid and food travel down the GI tract. Although food and fluid do not travel down the other organs, they do still play a vital role within the digestive system. This is why they are called accessory organs. The liver produces bile, which is vital for digestion as it aids the breakdown of fat into fatty acids. The gallbladder stores the bile, and the pancreas produces enzyme which breaks down sugar, fats and starches and aids digestion by making hormones. The GI tract is a continuous tube starting at the mouth, which consists of the teeth, the tongue and the salivary glands, and then leads down to the anus, with various hollow organs which constitute the rest of the tract. The digestive system process begins as soon as a bite of food is taken. The teeth begin to bite and chew the food into a more compact size, and the tongue mixes it with saliva during chewing. This is known as mastication. Saliva is mainly made up of water, along with protein and digestive enzymes that break down food and starch in the food. Its functions include moistening foods, creating a bolus to aid swallowing. Swallowing occurs when the tongue pushes the bolus down into the pharynx, where the swallowing motion occurs, pushing the bolus over the epiglottis, leading into the esophagus. The esophagus is a hollow muscular tube connecting the mouth to the stomach, structured with rings of muscle known as splinters in the upper and lower section that contract and relax to propel food and fluid through to the stomach. This is known as peristalsis. The splinters also act as a barrier to stop the food going back up once it has entered. The stomach as a structure is hollow with strong muscular walls, and its function is to grind and mix the food with gastric fluid that contain digestive enzymes and acid to produce a liquid known as chyme. The produced chyme then travels down, also using peristalsis, the wave-like muscle contraction, to propel the food into the small intestines. The small intestine is an organ around 7 meters long and is broken down into 3 sections. The duodenum being the first section, which is where the stomach feeds into, and its function is the breakdown process, and where the chyme is transformed into an alkaline medium. The second section is the duodenum, which function is to absorb the nutrients into the bloodstream. The final section is the ileum, measuring around 3 meters and functioning to absorb any final nutrients. The small intestines are where most nutrients get absorbed. Peristalsis also occurs in the small intestines, passing the food through while blending it with digestive secretions from the pancreas and the liver. Once all the nutrients are extracted, the product that is left travels to the large intestines. Although the large intestines are considerably shorter in length, measuring around 1.5 meters, they are much thicker. The large intestines consist of 4 colon sections: ascending, transferring, descending and sigmoid. The function of this organ is to absorb vitamins and convert food into feces, extract fluid from the feces to then transfer it to the rectum, where the feces is temporarily stored until pushed through the anal canal to be excreted. I will now look at the 2 methods the body uses to break down food during the digestive system, known as mechanical and chemical. Digestion, they both begin at the mouth. Mechanical digestion involves the physical movement the body performs to break down the food into a smaller compact size. by biting and chewing in the mouth and the churning of the food in the stomach and the small intestines. Chemical digestion uses the secretions of enzymes to break down the food into smaller compact forms by breaking the chemical bond that holds food together. There are various enzymes that play a role in chemical digestion, such as amylase, protease and lipase. As you can see from my slide, where they are located and their function. These enzymes perform best at what is known as optimal condition, which is reliant on the body's temperature and pH level. Optimum condition for an enzyme in the human body is 37 degrees, as this is body temperature. Depending on where the enzyme is in the body will determine what their best pH level will be. A change of pH level can affect the attraction of amino acids, altering enzymes' charge and shape. Extreme changes in the pH level can denature enzymes. I will now move on to my final section of my presentation to look at constituent food groups of a healthy balanced diet known as carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, minerals, fibres and water. The guide in the slide shows recommended food to maintain a healthy balanced diet, showing food and drinks in which daily proportion they should be consumed to achieve a healthy balanced diet. I will now look more in depth into the different food groups and where they are sourced and which role they play for the body. Split into two sections are macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients consist of protein, which can be found in meats, fish, poultry, eggs and dairy products. This food source is vital for growth and cell repair. Carbohydrates, which can be found in bread, pasta and potatoes and provide the main source of energy for the body. Lipids, also known as fats, can be found in oil and dairy products. This source acts as an energy reserve and protects vital organs by providing a cushioned layer. Fibre, which is only sourced from plant-based foods such as fruit, vegetables, aid digestion and keep the digestive system process healthy. Moving on to micronutrients, which are required in a smaller consumption. They consist of different types of vitamins, which there are 13 various types: A, C, D, E, K and 8 B vitamins. These can be sourced from vegetables, fruit and wholemeal products, which play many roles within the body, from boosting the immune system and cell production and growth. Minerals such as iron and calcium can be sourced from fish, vegetables, milk and nuts, and play a vital role in maintaining a healthy body and healthy organs and strong teeth and bones. Water is also a macronutrient and is vital for human survival. The human body can go weeks without food but will not survive days without water. The vital role of keeping the body hydrated and functioning. Water also is essential for regulating the body's temperature, transporting vitamins and oxygen to cells, lubricates joints and lessens the burden on the kidneys and liver by flushing out any waste products, and aids the dissolving of nutrients and minerals to allow them to be accessible to your body. In conclusion, the digestive system is vital for energy, growth and repair in cells, and is structured by various parts all performing their own function for the process. There are two types of digestion, mechanical and chemical. Mechanical digestion being the physical breakdown of food, and chemical digestion, where enzymes break down the food in the process. The enzymes have an optimal condition at which they perform best, which is reliant on the temperature and the pH level. These differ to where they are located in the body. Consuming a healthy diet is vital to maintain a healthy body, as different sources of food aid different functions and processes in the body. Thank you.